Kind-hearted souls who find injured wild animals know one place to go is Wildwoods Animal Rehab in Duluth.
Yeah, it takes money to care for those critters, and Wildwoods is hoping to raise $5,000 this month.
That's right, our Dave Anderson tracked an orphaned weasel through the shelter and found out where the donated money goes.
On a side street in Woodland, a mother short-tailed weasel has been hit by a car. Her baby is crying a few feet away at the bottom of a storm sewer. Good Samaritans know where to bring the little orphan female stoat, Wildwoods Animal Rehabilitation Center in Duluth.
We had to kind of rehydrate her. We also had to get her on a diet that's special for emaciated animals or carnivores.
Not long after the weasel went to Wildwoods, the Beck family brought in a baby robin. This is baby animal season, so Wildwoods staff and volunteers are awfully busy.
This is our busiest season. It's usually from late April through the end of August is when we get the majority of our animals.
The care, feeding, and medicinal needs of the rescues take money, so it is also fundraising season. Wildwoods is hoping for $5,000 in donations during the month of June. The organization says they are frugal with their gifts and stretch them as far as possible. This home-built oxygen chamber is an example.
We were able to fashion a chamber, and then we have an oxygen concentrator that we hooked up to that chamber, and we use that for large animals.
Large animals like fawns have been benefiting from that equipment. Hundreds of animals from 65 species have benefited over the years, including the Beck's robin and the little weasel, which has a good prognosis. It's been eating Wildwoods out of mouse and home.
Once she was able to get solid food, she's been eating solid ever since, and she has kind of a voracious appetite.
In Duluth, Dave Anderson, Northern News Now.
And to find out how to donate toward Wildwoods' work with weasels, robins, and 63 other species, head to our website at northernnewsnow.com.